Let's start with the NFL. First game, 3 p.m. We had the Commanders at the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
Patty, I'm going to start with you. I know this is your team. And
Yeah.
Trevor, this is your team. How did you guys feel about this game?
It felt like it came down to turnovers was a big part of it. I think every time we had a chance to get back in the game, we ended up fumbling. I think it was the fourth quarter and we were down 2 scores, and I think we're near midfield and fumble. It kind of felt like when it was over. And yeah, we fumbled a kickoff. I think we fumbled on our
That
first.
was
So I mean, yeah, and obviously Saquon had 2 or 3 touchdowns. The first play of the game, he had like a 60, 70-yard run, however long that was, for a touchdown.
That was crazy, man.
Yeah, I think
that
he
was wrong.
broke like 3 or 4 tackles.
Yeah. He just bounced and
Which,
spun around.
Like that, it almost happens every game at this point, especially this year. Definitely a tough game, but it's a young team, but it sucks to lose to the Eagles. It's the kind of the biggest part of it.
Yeah, but by no means should you be. I mean, it's understandable to be mad about it, but that's Jane Daniels' rookie year.
Oh yeah,
And I mean, to think about it, the guy was born and grew up and became an NFL player, and then made the NFC Championship before the Cowboys have.
Made it farther than Dak.
Yeah, made it farther than Dak. Made it farther than Romo.
Yeah.
Made it farther than the quarterback before him.
Yeah. So,
So, I mean, you got nothing to scoff at.
No, what I've been telling people is just, I'm super impressed with how far we've come. I think it's unbelievable. No, like we can't be like.
It's got to be one of the craziest bounce back seasons ever, right?
Oh yeah,
like going from 4-12 to 12-4 and doing all that, we definitely have to be very thankful. It just kind of sucks the way we went out and the way that like Patty said, we definitely didn't want to lose to the Eagles of all people, but yeah, turnovers were just huge. I mean, it was just unbelievable, and we weren't as risky. I feel like this game as we were in the last couple of games. Like we didn't first drive, we were confident, went for a couple fourths. I didn't see much of it after that.
We did.
Saquon.
We did have that fake punt, which at the time we needed.
That was great.
I loved it. Incredible.
Yeah, I love that fake punt.
There wasn't. I feel like we weren't as
aggressive.
I feel like
against Detroit, we were just like I don't know, a lot more comfortable, and I knew it going into this game with as it being a division rival and all the complication that has. It was just going to be a tough one, and unfortunately, I mean, just way too many errors. Eckler fumbling.
Yeah.
Special teams, Jesus. It just wasn't pretty. And Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown were connecting like it was unbelievable. I mean, there were a couple bullshit calls in there too, but it was just not the best of games for us, but it's whatever. We'll be back next year.
Jaden Daniels finished with a little over 3,500 yards. Is that right?
Oh, in the season?
Yeah. Is that right?
Sounds right.
He had 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Yeah, I mean, and he finished right at like a 69% completion percentage. So he's like, I mean, that's a nutty rookie year, bro. That's crazy.
That's
he's had the best rookie year ever.
Yeah, for sure. He's averaging 7.5 yards a throw.
70.
Yeah, it was Herbert, and now he's got it. It's.
Yep. I mean,
I think so.
And then I mean, we're only talking about his passing. I mean, the rushing, he had a little under 900 yards, like an average. It says average is 6 yards, 6 touchdowns. So
yeah, that's great.
I don't know, man. So you think it's just up from here?
I think so.
Well, Jaden Daniels is only going to get better, and I'm just hoping that the team also is. I think the team.
I mean, whether or not we make the NFC Championship again next year is up in the air, just because there's so many good teams in the NFC. I think that are also coming up, but I think we'll definitely be in a few more of those games.
Yeah,
in the next at least years.
I mean, I think Washington's got a lot of competition. I think they're really good, but I think they've got a lot of competition.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know I'm a Bucks fan, but I mean, the Bucks are getting better. It seems
Mhm.
like the Falcons are turning over a new leaf.
Falcons have a really bright.
Seems
Yeah,
like the Lions
for
are
sure.
just really good. Obviously the Eagles are going to be good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Even the Panthers are making like a little
Dude,
bit of a
I
comeback,
mean,
if you will. You know what I mean?
we'll say
Bryce Young's playing a little bit better.
yeah, man. I mean, the Bucks. Being a Bucks fan, being in the NFC South is like kind of embarrassing, right? It's like it's always been like kind of embarrassing. It's like because all the teams are fighting for the number one place, and we're all 8-6, or like
Yeah.
we're all 500, and we're all just fighting for that. There's no good team there, really. And it's just how it was with the Falcons and the Bucks this year. But I think towards the end of the year, the NFC South side started to step it up a little bit. I mean, you know, we've got
I think
we got two teams in the NFC South that almost beat the Chiefs, the Panthers and the Bucks, almost
Yeah.
beat the Chiefs, and now they're in the Super Bowl. So, I mean, the Buck. I'm just
What
gonna
did you
say,
guys? What was your record winning the division?
Hmm?
What did you win the division with? What was your
Oh,
record?
dude, I don't. Bro, I don't
Was it
even
9-6?
I think it was like 9-8.
like
Yeah.
10. It was 9-8 or 10.
Dude,
Seven,
it was
something.
like a 2-game difference. It's like,
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, but I think. I mean, I'm a crazy Bucks fan, but I'm just saying, Baker gets that coin toss in OT, we beat the Chiefs that game. But
Yeah, on that Monday night game.
Yeah, it's
stupid,
crazy.
I mean-
stupid fucking NFL's got a rule. You get the ball and you score, the game's over. It's bullshit.
Was Mahomes.
Fuck.
I think they got to turn it over to the college overtime.
Oh man, dude, that was so
That's all I'm
electric this
saying.
year.
I agree.
Yeah,
Man.
all of them. I mean, just great games, and I love this sudden death too. I know it goes to like 8,
Yeah.
9 overtimes, but I mean,
That's
you got to
that's
make a stop at
entertainment
the
right
3-yard line.
Dude,
Yeah,
You got
that's
one play. Yeah, you got one
the
play.
Georgia Tech game.
yeah.
8 overtime. I think it
Dude,
was or
the
9.
the 2-point
Yeah.
conversion idea is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
It's phenomenal.
Mhm.
It's like, bro, everybody wants to watch that shit.
Yeah.
Me and Trey
Yeah,
stayed
it's
up till
one
like
play
1
to
in the morning
score.
watching it.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody loves PKs in soccer, so what's
True.
better
Yeah,
than to
kinda same
basically do a similar thing?
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I was getting a little off topic, but yeah. Anyway, poor Commanders going out like that. That sucks. All right,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that
what I was.
sucks.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
on the
that's
other
right.
side, Chiefs Bills, a little bit better of a game. What do y'all think about
Definitely.
that? Trey, what did you think
Better.
about it?
Much better.
That game showed just how good Mahomes really is. You know what I mean? I think this guy. I mean, you can't you gotta hate him because he's going for a 3-peat, but at the same time, it's like, jeez, man. I mean, this kid's electric. Ever since they put him at starter, he just wins. That's all he knows, and I think it's something to admire while we're witnessing it. But on the other side, Josh Allen also played well. Stinks he didn't. I mean, he had a shot this time and he didn't get it, but he still played well for pretty much the rest of the game. Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs did what they need to do, and everybody was like, "Oh, whoever gets the ball last is going to win the game." And Josh Allen had an opportunity to keep the ball till the end of the game.
Yeah.
And they didn't. The Bills did not get it done.
No.
So, props to the Chiefs defense, and I don't know what the Bills got to do at this point. I wouldn't even know what to do. Just what's going to get you over this hump? How can
Yeah,
you
that
beat
rush,
Patrick
that
Mahomes?
that blitz call was nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was talking
yeah,
about.
that was insane.
Yeah,
That blitz
I
call was
mean,
great.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the
And
defensive
Josh
coordinator
almost still got him the ball
made a
too.
great call.
Well, I mean, yeah. What's his name? Kincaid. I mean, had his hands on the ball. I mean, it's a tough catch, but he.
Man, that should have been. That
There's
should
a
have been.
place-
Well, I
place,
heard
yeah.
there was a flag on the play, regardless of even if Kincaid caught the ball.
Well,
I heard that there was a flag thrown for something.
I saw one play where there was a flag, and then like something happened, they picked it up or some shit. I saw that.
I think
mean,
it
it's
was
just
that
like-
play. It was the final play.
Was it that one? There was like a flag, and then like when he dropped it, there was no flag. It was like
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm
it was
talking. Like,
crazy. It makes me
Yeah,
think
I
that it was
flag
probably
out.
on the Bills, and I don't know,
Probably
dude. I don't know.
There was
1,000,000%.
definitely a few questionable things. Another questionable thing, you gotta watch second quarter when it hits the 2-minute warning. Mahomes is talking to the ref, and the game clock expires 0-0 with 2 minutes and 1 second on it. I mean, it doesn't really change the game, but
Yeah.
you gotta call that or just run a
Little
play.
bits
You
and
know what I
pieces.
mean? But
Yeah.
the Chiefs let it run out with the game clock expiring at double zeros, 2 minutes and 1 second, right before the 2-minute warning, and they just allowed it.
I
I don't
think
know. It's just another thing that's
another call that
What do you
had a
guys?
big impact on that game was definitely when the Bills went for on fourth down and they called him short when it looked like Allen
yeah.
had it.
Oh
Thought
yeah,
he got it.
that was questionable. You saw the 2 different spots from the 2 different refs coming down the field, and
Yeah.
they chose the
Mhm.
farther one.
That's just,
So would y'all agree
that's
that?
crazy.
Would y'all agree that damn near everybody in America, definitely everybody on this fucking call wanted Bills Commanders? We got the opposite.
Oh God, yeah.
I think I
I
think that
mean,
was probably the Super Bowl most people wanted.
yeah, of course.
I
And then
uh,
both
It's
went
not a
right
big
down the
Bills
drain.
fan, but
Yeah.
I wanted the Commanders. I didn't really care who won the AFC game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't want to see the Chiefs in there again, though. You know.
No.
Yeah, but I don't want to see the Bills in there either. Honestly, sorry, Josh Allen. I don't
What'd you
want to
guys
see him
think
in
of
there.
He's
that?
a Pats fan.
What'd you guys think of that? Like that catch? I thought it was I thought it was an interception, and they ruled it for. I don't know what the wide receiver was, but the
Oh, I
Bills
remember that.
defender came out of nowhere. Yeah, you remember? Like I thought he picked it, and somehow they said that the wide receiver came down with it, but I didn't think that was. I thought that was bull, but I don't know what you guys thought on it.
Oh, they said
Yeah,
that they
that
had to go
also
with the call on the field. This is what they said. There wasn't enough difference, is what they said. But I don't know.
I mean, that puts him in like that's feel. I mean, that's first and goal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that was a little strange. I thought there was a couple things that were a little strange in that game, but I mean, it's like I said, like I told Chiv, things in football just happen, and there's been multiple different instances of wrong calls and stuff. It just feels like there's more and more things that go Chiefs' way, and I think people are kind of getting sick of it.
Yeah, it's a Chiefs game.
Yeah, for sure.
fortunately.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I do think you talked a lot, or Trey talked about how great Mahomes was and how once again in a playoff game he steps up big, which 100% he did. He led the game-winning drive in the fourth. But I want to give a lot of credit to the Chiefs defense because I think we all thought coming into that game that if we wanted the Bills to win, we wanted them to have the ball last, which they did. And on 4th and 5, I think we all thought maybe Allen would either make a play with his arm or legs and get that first down. But yeah, to send that blitz, and I mean, right when he snaps it, he's having to run backwards just to get away from the pressure and try and get something off. So I think a lot of credit goes to the Chiefs and Steve Spagnuolo for that call.
yeah, for sure.
A great analysis. I agree. Steve Spagnuolo's coaching out of his mind, and I think at some point he's got to consider taking a head coaching job. I know it's a complete dynasty over there, but
Yeah.
he deserves a head coaching job. I don't
For
know.
the
Yeah.
money,
I
he'll
feel like
do
a
it. I
lot of
mean,
teams.
regardless of the dynasty, the money, he'll probably do it.
Yeah, I feel like he deserves. I mean, he's been a great coach.
Yeah,
He's a veteran in the game.
he's done real well for the Chiefs. He's done real well.
Mhm.
All right.
And Andy Reid, of
So
course.
the
but
big fucking question: who do we got?
I got Chiefs.
Oh no, Pat. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
I mean it feels like the Eagles are the more talented team, but defensively I think the Chiefs are right there with the Eagles, and then yeah, I just trust Mahomes to get it done. I picked against him last week. I probably shouldn't have, and I feel like he's gonna get it done.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I
We're
wanted the
this
Eagles
close
to
to a
win, but
three-peat.
yeah, I want the Eagles to win just because I don't want them to get the three-peat. But it's just such a shitty pick, man. Like you're picking Philly or Chiefs. Like fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it is kind of tough.
Yeah.
Definitely nobody wanted to see that, but
No. I don't know.
But the
So,
way the Eagles did us,
who'd you pick?
fuck them, I'm going Chiefs.
Pat picked Chiefs. I picked Chiefs. Trev picked Chiefs.
I'm sticking with my pick. I'm picking the Eagles.
He hasn't been wrong yet.
I gotta stick with my picks. Since the first podcast, I said I was picking the Eagles to win it all against the Chiefs. So
True.
gotta
Oh
stick
man,
with it.
have you-
MVP Saquon Barkley.
Have you been right about every pick so far, Trey?
Yeah, I have not got a pick wrong yet on the podcast.
Wow.
I'm hoping to stick with it. Give me the Eagles, Saquon, Super Bowl MVP.
Wow.
big.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have Mahomes.
Yeah, if they win it, of course, yeah, Saquon's gonna get that MVP.
That's what I'm hoping for. But
He really is just a game changer.
Oh, he's disgusting. He's like
Yeah.
with that O line, with the O line that the Eagles have, he's like unstoppable.
Yeah. I mean, and
He
even
finds
yeah,
those
bro, and
gaps that
even
those
the
Eagles
receivers
do.
down the field are blocking for his ass, bro. I mean, like they just all of them. They just got that down pat,
Yeah.
bro. It's
Mhm.
I don't know.
Because
I
they
don't know
know
how you
that
beat
he
it.
can make something happen out of nothing. Like, just all it takes is one little gap, and we saw it. One play, 70 yards off like a I don't even know what that was. It just and he breaks 3 tackles. Was 70.
It
I
was
mean, it's
a
just
it was a fake jet sweep going back the other side. They ran it. They
and
ran it
then
twice. The first time, so they had motion, and then they just pitched it to him, the opposite side of the jet sweep, and he had two blockers in front of him, and then he broke the corner, and then he was gone. Right, and that was it.
Yeah.
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 Our run defense that game was just terrible.
Our one
We
defense
couldn't
hasn't
do
really been great all year, honestly. I mean, it hasn't been terrible,
Yeah,
but it's probably one of our probably our biggest issue, and well, secondary too.
Yeah. And we can't have
That's
that
probably
going
the
up
one.
against the fucking
You know who I
Eagles.
want fired? You know who I want off the team, off the Commanders? I want him gone. Lattimore, bro, gotta go.
Yeah.
No.
Gotta
well,
go.
he's just not the same
Gotta
anymore.
go. That guy sold you. I could count 5 times in that game that he gave up chunk plays off penalties or gave up yards for unsportsmanlike conduct or just
Yeah.
fucking starting bro. I don't give a fuck if he's
Yeah,
getting
but like
burned. He's making it worse after the fact.
Mhm.
he did get burned, but the one flag that he had when AJ Brown was like choking him out. I mean, that should have been on AJ Brown if anything. If a wide receiver coming up to you and grabbing your jersey and shaking you around, what does the refs want you to do? Just play dumb and be like a
true.
rag doll?
It's true.
Usually that
I
would
mean,
be a
let the
flag
DB
that would
at
go
least
both
defend
ways,
himself.
which is why I was surprised it was just on Lattimore. Like usually, like
Yeah,
when two guys
nothing
are
on
going,
AJ Brown for starting.
they'll just do unsportsmanlike conduct on both sides, and it will be a warning, basically.
But he
Which I don't know
he
why.
had
it wasn't
he had two fucking PIs in the end zone.
Yeah, those were
I
costly.
mean,
Those
he
were so
put the
stupid.
Eagles on the 1 yard line with Saquon Barkley and the tush push. Like you
Yeah.
just can't fucking do that. It's like, I mean, if you're gonna be light on a receiver on any team, the Eagles is probably the team to do it. And I get that, like, it's Antonio. I get it. It's AJ Brown, but like, I don't know. I did not like Lattimore in that game.
No, he didn't
Yeah,
have a
he
good
didn't.
game at all.
No,
definitely not. Best game. I got a little game here I'd like you guys to participate in.
Whoa.
We'll do just you three all on one
Blackjack?
team here. I wish we could gamble, but we can't.
Yeah.
All right, what do I got here is a little bit like trivia and a little bit I guess it's just a little bit like a game. You know? We'll call it a hangover games.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
This first game, you guys are all on a team, and I'm going to ask you one by one. There are 5 teams who have lost multiple Super Bowls and never won a Super Bowl. I'm going to go to each of you one by one, and you have to give me an answer until you get all 5. If you get 3 strikes as a team, you have lost.
Well, sports history
Wow.
buff over there, Batty's gonna carry this one for us.
This is I know. Okay.
Wait. So we're all on a team. We're not answering individually.
Yeah, well,
You have to go one by one, though.
yeah, but yeah, we are a team though.
Oh shit. Okay. But am I saying all 5 for myself, or are you?
No.
So like,
Just
I
go
get a
one
guess.
by
at
one.
Trevor than you.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
Who's starting?
Pat.
We'll start with Patty.
Wow.
Bills.
That is correct. That is one of the teams. All right, Trevor.
The Falcons.
That is correct.
Nice.
0-2.
Wow. All right. Oh man.
Langley.
Did Cam win one with the Panthers?
No. But I'm trying to think if the Panthers might have won one at some point. Or
Dude, they've been a couple times and they haven't
Yeah.
won.
yeah,
So
I don't think they have one.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna go ahead and say the Panthers.
A good one.
Panthers. That is correct.
Yep.
Wow.
3 down, 2 to go.
Whoa.
All right, back to Patty here.
Bengals.
That is correct.
Oh.
0-3. 0-3. And it comes down
See, we really are
to
professionals.
TD.
We really know our stuff.
No strikes yet. You guys still have 3 strikes to spare.
Wow.
We just need one more, right?
Yo.
Trev, I'm thinking. I'm like. I don't know, dude. I'm leaning towards like.
There's a team in mind. I just don't know.
I know the Cardinals lost one, but I don't know if they've lost 2.
Yeah, I was thinking Cardinals or Jaguars. I don't know if the Jags have been to the Super Bowl though.
I don't know. I can't remember when they were.
I don't think. I don't know. I don't think.
But
Tennessee?
I like Arizona. I'll go Arizona.
Arizona?
Yeah.
That is your first strike in the game. 2
Yeah.
strikes left.
Sorry,
game to
guys.
go.
Me.
No.
Sorry.
All right.
All right.
Hold
Langley's
on,
up the bat.
let me sort through here for a second. Miami, nah. Chargers, nah. Raiders won
When
one.
did the Chargers
Raiders.
win one?
Huh?
I just don't know if the Chargers have been.
Yeah, I don't think Chargers have been.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
the Raiders have won one. Rams have won one.
Yeah.
Vikes?
I don't think they've been.
Why do I have Vikes in my head? I'm thinking. I don't know why.
I'm kind of thinking Titans, but I don't know. Sure.
Nah. We said Falcons. Man, this is
Titans.
tough, bro. It's not the
Always
Lions.
the last one that's a little bit tricky.
It's not the Lions.
Yeah, Lions haven't been.
Phillies won one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Philly won. Yeah, Philly won with Foles.
All right. Giants won.
Mm-hmm.
Colts won.
Yeah.
Broncos have won. Oh
Mhm.
shit, man. All right.
So it's got to be. Man, have the Raiders won one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Madden. All right. Okay, I'm thinking.
Go with their gut.
The Ravens won.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. With Ray.
Dude, why do I want to go Green Bay?
Green Bay's won.
They have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you're right.
All right. Seahawks won with
Yeah.
Wilson. Dude, this is tough.
So it's probably
Steelers have won
Titans.
one. Steelers have won.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The Steelers have
thought
like
so. All right. So, all right, the Saints, man. Drew
Probably-
Brees era, did he win one?
yeah, he
he
has
has
one.
one.
Holy shit, dude.
I'm saying I feel like it's the Titans. Like I can't think of
Titans.
another team.
I don't know if
Unless the
Jags.
Chargers, yeah, unless the Chargers or Jags have been to multiple.
Chicago?
I don't think.
They won
Yeah.
one. I think they won one like early.
Who?
Chicago.
All right, sorry, Trey. This is taking fucking forever.
That's right.
Or no, the 85. I think it's 85 Bears that won one.
Niners have won.
Yeah, there was a Bear team that was like gross.
Niners
Yeah.
have won.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Steve and
Right.
Joe.
I'm gonna lock in say the Titans here.
Is he gone? Is Wi-Fi cut?
Oh shit.
I think so.
Oh,
Let's see if it was the
Trey.
answer.
Oh, there he is.
Who have locked in and said the Titans.
Yep.
Yeah.
That answer is incorrect. That's another strike.
Wow.
Wow.
2 strikes. 1
Cleveland?
strike to go and 1 team to go. This is make or
Cleveland?
break. It's
Oh.
all on Patty here.
Patriots, Jets, Dolphins all won, so not the AFC East. South, it's not the Titans, not the Colts. So either the Jags or Texans are up there.
Texans. Yeah, it could be the Texans.
The Browns haven't been to one, right?
Browns have never won one, but I don't know if they've been to one.
Honestly, I don't know.
The Browns could be a pick.
No one in the NFC East.
The Jets?
Has the Browns been to the Super
Jets
Bowl?
won one.
The Jets won one?
Yeah, with Namath. He like guaranteed it or something.
Like
Did we said the Falcons, right?
You did guarantee.
Yeah,
it.
that was my second choice.
Bucks won one. We already said Panthers.
Did the Bucks win with
Chargers.
Gruden?
Yeah, we won with Gruden.
What a guy.
Dallas has won one.
Yeah, they have 6.
Holy shit.
Or no, they have 5.
Yeah.
We said
It
Buffalo.
used to be America's team.
We said
Yeah,
Buffalo.
we said Buffalo.
Oh yeah, Buffalo was first.
I think the Texans.
I almost would rather go Chargers.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Chargers. I like
Go
Chargers.
with it?
But when were the Chargers like?
Not in our lifetime, but at some point.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah. At some point. Okay, we have nothing else.
I think the Niners played him for
Chargers?
some reason. Like either
Is
Steve Young.
Chargers, you guys final answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said it.
That answer is incorrect. Giving you right.
Bro.
Who was it?
What?
Team that you guys missed with an astonishing 0-4 record in the Super Bowl is the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh,
Wow.
they've never won one.
Nope. 0-4 in the Super Bowl, tied with the Bills for the worst possible record team.
When did they go? What year? You know.
You know what? I do not know.
That had to be because I don't think they've been. That had to be like 80s, 90s because they haven't been since 2000s. I know that. At least I don't think so.
Yeah, they went in 70, 74, 75, and 77 and lost every single time.
Jeez.
Wow, they're shit.
Damn.
Tough way to go.
Oh, the
out.
Bears beat them. Bears
Oh,
beat
beat
them.
'em.
Oh no.
How is that even possible? I was about to say they're
Yeah,
both in the.
let's get
No, that's not true. That's not
Unless-
true.
one of them was in the AFC.
Let's see. Oh, they
What hap-
lost the
what happened,
Chiefs, the
Trevor?
Dolphins, the Steelers, and the Raiders.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Some little game.
Damn, we
Yeah,
fall
I
short
like
after
that game.
going 4-4.
I like that game.
All fall short. I'll give you guys a quick fun fact too. Fun fact of the day. Jalen Hurts has now gone to more Super Bowls in his career than Aaron Rodgers. Let that sink in.
That is wild.
I believe it. I was
Yeah, that's
never
all I'm saying.
I was
I
never a
mean,
big Rodgers fan.
Yeah, I mean, he's also had better teams. Whatever.
Yeah. All right.
that is also true.
Also, I wanted to. Yeah, whatever. Rodgers is great. Rodgers is a great QB. Probably. Who are your top 5 quarterback? Because a lot of Jaden Daniels running the. I think we're leaving a lot of the clues. Is still Mr. Dan.
Travis cutting
Jaden,
out
you're
for
top,
me.
not who's your top 5?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't.
it's-
I can't really hear him.
Probably gotta leave and come back, Trev.
Did you say who's your top 5 in the league?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I don't know who wants
Who do you
to.
want to start with there? Eddie, you want to go for it? I feel like
It
you've
can
got
be
a
anybody.
list.
One, I obviously have Mahomes still.
Yeah.
This is where it gets hard for me.
Who's it come down to? It's I'm assuming Allen and Burrow.
Yeah. I mean, Burrow's the only one that's beaten Mahomes, who's still in the league right now, but in the playoffs. No, but I'll still give it to Allen that too, because I think Burrow. I mean, Burrow has Chase and Jefferson. I mean, sorry, Chase, T. Higgins. He had Tyler Boyd. Yeah, so I do think he's had a lot more help, and I think Allen's played just as good against Mahomes as Burrow's played against Mahomes. So I think it does come down to just team, but so I'll still keep Allen at 2. I'll definitely have Burrow 3, and then Lamar 4. The only reason I have him below Allen and Burrow is just the way they've played in the playoffs. They've all been great in the regular season, but Allen and Burrow have played a lot better in the playoffs. And then 5.
Who's that? Any NFC? Yeah, is it going to be an NFC quarterback?
Yeah. I'd
Baker Mayfield.
It's tough.
This year it was definitely Jaden Daniels. But Hurts
Wow.
has been to 2 Super Bowls. I think Stafford's great. Goff, I did have Goff at 5 until the last playoff game, but I'll say Daniels for now.
Wow. Wow.
That's good.
Wow.
I like it.
That's big.
I like it.
Trey
Lang,
and
do you
Lang, are you
wanna
guys
go?
agreeing? Or?
Well,
I mean,
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with Patty took a pretty statistical approach to it. I'm gonna go with my personal viewing in the NFL this year. Um, yeah, I watched a lot of games this year. Probably more games this year than I've watched in ever. I mean, holy
Yeah.
shit! The amount of time I spent hung over on the couch watching Red Zone was unbelievable. Um,
Yeah.
love Red Zone.
so I'm gonna say number one.
Big.
Number one, I'm gonna say Lamar Jackson. I just had too much fun watching his ass this year. Dude, he made people look stupid all year. Like, like just stupid. Number 2 was Jaden Daniels, just because of how young he was. I just had so much fun watching him, bro. It's like every time that guy threw a
Yeah.
pass, I was like, this guy's a fucking rookie. He's a fucking rookie. Like
He was
I
making
don't
some
know.
cool things
I
happen.
was really liking it. Number 3 for me was Baker Mayfield. Thought he was. I just love the guy. He steps on the field and I
Yeah.
just say bake Baker bake. You know, I don't know. I don't know.
Hey.
Plus, me and my roommate were having a lot of fun watching him this year because we're both fans. He's a Browns fan. I'm a Bucks fan. So, um, I don't know. I just love him. I just love Baker. I love watching him before the game. I love watching him after the game. He gets beat 42-0. He's over there shaking hands, lighting it up like he's about to go party. Fourth, man, we said 5. We said 5, right?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Dude, fourth this year for me, and I got it. I'm doing this as my favorite quarterbacks. All right, these are not. This is not. This is not like
The best
the
quarterbacks.
best quarterbacks. These are the best
Okay.
quarterbacks. Might be the best quarterbacks for entertainment value.
Gotcha.
Okay, not if you're trying to win a game. If you're trying to watch a good game.
Okay.
And I'll say Goff for the Lions, just because the Lions were just so much fun to watch this year. Like, I don't know, I just enjoyed watching them. And plus, I like Goff. I liked him when he was at the Rams. My mom's a big fan. Um, he always kind of like he was kind of like hated. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't. He was never like considered a really good quarterback until these last two teams he's been on, or I mean, you know what I mean. Till these later years when he's actually turned up, and he
Yeah.
does have a lot of weapons though. So, but fifth man, fifth. I liked watching Josh Allen, but the thing is, I just didn't watch that many Bills games. It's hard to give a fuck.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm gonna go number 5. I'm
man.
gonna go Drake May.
Yeah. People don't think
Number 5, I'm say Drake
that.
May
That was
because
a great pick.
because
That's a great
this year I ended up watching a lot of Drake May because of Trey.
Wow.
I watched him at y'all's place. I watched him here. I watched a lot of Drake May games,
Great pick.
and I talked to Trey about what he thought about Drake May, and he said the future is in good hands. And you know,
The future is.
I agree. I think he's better than people know. I think a lot of people don't watch Pats games because they suck and they don't watch Drake May. And I think Drake May's an actual pretty good quarterback, and he's fun to watch too. I mean, you know, he's fun, and it might just be
He's a
fun
good-
for me
he's
to
a good
watch
watch.
because he is like basically part of our vocabulary now. But like, you know, I don't know. I like watching the guy just because he's on such a shit team and he's still playing his fucking heart out. I love that shit. I love watching, 2-10, 2-11 teams, and you got a quarterback who's just fucking firing off. You know what I mean? I don't know. I do also like
I
Joe
like
Burrow,
it.
but I'm gonna go with Drake May. It was between Drake May and Joe Burrow there
Okay.
for entertainment value. But I will say this to anybody who may be listening: tune into a Drake May game every once in a while. Just see what it's about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Tune
may
in.
be surprised.
I agree. I you know what? I like that pick, Drake May. And
Yeah, we
I may include him in my list, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
My top 5 list, I'm gonna do a completely different top 5 list than everybody else.
so Patty
I'm gonna
did
do
stats.
top
I
5.
did entertainment. Bro, we're doing some different ones. This is good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he did entertainment, and I'm doing the future, right? Which rookies and which year twos, maybe coming into this draft class. What is the future of the NFL gonna look like, right? And number 1, we gotta all put him there after the season. Jade Daniels, let's throw him in there. I think it's deserved. Everything, everybody was ranting and raving about CJ Stroud last year. Oh, historic season. It was. And, Jane Daniels came in, crushed it, and made it to the NFC
Good show.
Championship. Something a rookie has, I don't think, ever done before. So,
Yeah, I don't think so.
number 1, Jaden Daniels. This is where it starts to get a little tricky. Number 2, what
It
I
doesn't get
personally
tricky from
believe
here.
as the future of the NFL, Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah.
I was
Pretty
gonna say, dude.
self-explanatory. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You throw him in there for the last 3 games, and he balled out, man. And the stats may not look like it, but you watch those games, and he's making the right play pretty much every single time.
You watch those
He's
tapes.
going ahead. You do, yeah. And the Commanders were on this huge run. They're running through teams. They're going to the playoffs. Beat the Lions, number 1 seed in their home stadium. Throughout all of that, up until the Philadelphia game, their toughest battle in that end stretch of the season was the Falcons, led by Penix in his second start. I mean, he took them to OT. Hell of a game. And then the next week, he goes against the Panthers and puts up, I think, high 30s points, 40s, maybe even in the 40s. I mean, he's leading drives with 30 seconds. I mean, self-explanatory. Number 2, Michael Penix. Number 3, future. A little bit of bias. You know who I'm going, Drake May. I mean, the future's bright in New England. What can I say? The future's really bright, and I'm ecstatic for it. You know, if Vrabel doesn't work out, we can get somebody else. I'm fine with it. But we got cap space. We got superstars emerging. Gonzalez and Drake May, and we have high pick. We have number 4 right now. We'll see what happens. I have no idea. All the mock drafts I've seen look completely different, like every single one. So I have no idea. But
If he gets pieces,
Right.
he could be really.
Oh yeah.
he could be
Yeah.
really good.
He can be nice.
really good.
They're saying Travis
Yeah.
Hunter to
Right.
the Browns right now, right?
Is that what they have him?
It's so strange. The mock is so strange.
I've seen Travis Hunter in mocks to go to the Browns, the Giants, and the Titans. So I really have no
Yeah,
idea how it's gonna
like-
go.
Okay. Gotcha. Hold on, we got somebody at the door.
So
No, it's in the
It kind of
closet.
screwed everything when the Titans got the first pick because it was kind of set in stone with everybody
It's in the
thinking
back.
it
Patriots
was
were
the
gonna take
Giants.
Hunter.
Yeah,
And Joe
then
Milton
Titans coming
comes
out
in and Joe Milton comes
wants
in,
to
lights
ball
up the
out and
Bills
have some
practice
fame for an
squad.
hour. Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah. Gerard Mayo's
Come on,
smiling,
So-
and then we fired him before he even got into the locker room.
So who's your 4, Trey? Did you pick
Glad.
4? 4 and 5?
Number 4, I'm gonna have to go with my guy from down south, CJ Stroud. I think, this season may have been rough, but I think it also comes down to a lot of injuries on the team. And
I
just
mean, it wasn't
things
that
not
rough,
working
right?
out.
I mean, he did make
No, it
the
wasn't bad at
playoffs.
all.
I mean,
it wasn't
yeah.
rough. I mean, they made the playoffs, but it was definitely a down year for him. I think compared
Yeah.
to last year, his rookie year. But I
especially
think
for him personally.
I think he's still got a bright future. Yeah, him. I mean, it was a little bit rough, but still made the playoffs. And if this is a down year for him, the future's looking bright. Will Houston ever win a Super Bowl?
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
I'm not here to tell you that. I don't know if they will, because competition's really tough.
Yeah. He's gonna have to go
If,
against
if
those
they
four
can be
quarterbacks.
some, yeah, they would just have to get hot at the right time. But I still think he's a big time star. And number 5, I'm gonna take. I'll take Cam Ward. If he doesn't go to the Browns, I'll take Cam Ward.
Wow.
Not even no Bo
Yeah.
Nix, no Caleb.
No Baker.
Sorry, Caleb's. I don't see Bo Nix ever coming close to a Super Bowl.
You don't like Baker?
Maybe.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Baker
well,
Mayfield?
no. Baker's been in the league. He's a vet. He's a
No,
vet.
Baker's the future too. He's the Bucks future. He's
Baker's making 7 straight Super Bowl run.
He could.
Baker may be.
I mean, it's never too late.
Baker's gonna be
Never
the
too-
fucking Genghis Khan of the NFC South.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
We'll see. Oh, also honorable mention Bryce Young. Also,
Yeah.
could be future, but I don't know with the Panthers.
Could be.
I'm not
Yeah, a couple things need to fall into place for him, but it's definitely a possibility.
Yeah. Going back to the Penix pick, Baker Penix is gonna be a good matchup these next couple years.
twice a year.
It's gonna be
Twice a year, and I plan on going to at least one of them. So
yeah,
I
for real,
am.
bro.
They have that, and also Patriots are playing in Tampa this year. I'm gonna be there. If any fans want to meet and greet, I'll be in the stadium.
Yeah.
Want to do a quick meet
I'm
and
gonna be
greet?
pumped up.
We'll be there.
If you want to get fucked
Yep.
up with me, and
We'll
then
be
the
there.
next day I'll record the podcast.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah,
record
we'll go crazy, and the next day we'll record the podcast.
We'll be saying,
and,
"Holy shit, I'm hungover," together.
Holy shit.
Did you see Drake May? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be awesome.
See, we're gonna do
I'm
one of these
here for it.
podcasts in person. Over after the Super Bowl, man.
Oh, after
Oh,
the Super
yeah.
Bowl,
Dude,
True.
Monday morning
everybody's
we're gonna wake
be
up.
in the thing.
We're gonna wake Patty up at like 12. He won't want to wake up till 5. Just gonna get him out on the couch, get everybody to sit down, be like, "Oh,
Gonna be
what about
so
that game?"
hungover. Gotta be so fucking hungover.
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a
Probably
great
won't remember
podcast.
the fourth quarter.
That's the point, though. That's the point of this show. Is this is for the people who just got so fucked up yesterday that they need to talk about this game because they don't remember exactly what happened.
Yeah, we're here to help them.
Or you're in
We're here to
you're
help with
dealing
what we
with your
don't.
hangover, and you just want to know somebody's out there that's feeling that same pain.
We're here for you.
I'm feeling that pain. Yeah, we're all feeling the pain.
Start taking some call-ins. All right, callers, call this number.
Oh
Nice.
man,
Call this number if you're fucking hungover and
Should
you
we
want to hang
take the
out with us
caller?
for 5 minutes.
we just get a bunch of hungover people.
Yeah. That's the point, bro. Hell
We're
yeah.
like, oh, I can't move right now.
Dude, listen, it's an audience base that nobody's really touching on. You know?
Yeah.
Nobody's really
Yeah, it is pretty
nobody's
niche.
really touching on the fucking hungover people. So if we can make a product for the hungover people, holy shit, our fucking Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings are gonna be filled. Monday mornings.
High views.
Yeah.
Very, very high views.
Yeah. Anyway, Trev, you gotta give yours, right?
Oh, my top 5 in the league?
Yeah, you haven't given one, right?
No, I'll make it quick. I think on season alone, I think Lamar is one. I didn't like how Mahomes played all season long. I mean, yeah, he's great in the playoffs, and that's when it matters, no doubt about it. This last game against the Bills was the first time this whole season I feel like I've watched Mahomes and be like, wow, that's Mahomes. That's the Mahomes I know. And it always does happen against Allen, but so I'm gonna put Lamar 1. And then I'm gonna go Burrow 2. I mean, the guy just, it's so good this season. I mean, his defense blew, but and yeah, of course he has great weapons, but the way, the stats don't lie. I mean, he almost put up 5,000 yards. I don't think he threw that many picks. I don't know how many picks he had. I think he had 9, maybe 11. I don't know. I don't think it was anything too crazy.
No.
Yeah, I think he had a phenomenal year. I'm gonna go. I just really didn't like how Mahomes played this year, so I'm gonna go Allen. Allen in the regular season was phenomenal. I mean, even in the playoffs, I think he was phenomenal. Unfortunately, it's the Chiefs are the Chiefs. But I'm still put Allen, and then I'll go Mahomes, of course.
Mahomie.
I mean, Mahomes has got to be in there. Nothing, that's pretty Mahomie. So I'm gonna go Mahomes, and then 5. I don't think Jaden Daniels is there yet. I mean, he had one hell of a year this year, no doubt. Loved the guy to death, but I will. I don't know. It was just that's 5 is all. Yeah, 5 is tricky. But I'll give it. I'll give it to Hurts. I don't want to, but I think Hurts gets a lot of disrespect. I think he's a great quarterback. A great quarterback with a great team. I mean, and he makes it happen. So I'll give it to Hurts. I'll give him the credit.
Great take,
Yeah, I mean,
man.
I think Jaden Daniels, if he does the same thing that he did this year, next year, I'll give him that 5 spot any day. I just need to see it one more year out of him.
Yeah, it's fair.
Like that.
I would even argue that CJ Stroud and I think CJ Stroud and Jaden Daniels are quite close on my top quarterbacks in the league.
Okay. Well, we have time for probably one more segment. We're like 50 minutes. So we do like
I got a
shit goes by fast.
Yeah,
Go by
I think
fast.
50
I
minutes
mean,
would go.
I got a parlay here if anybody wants to hear it.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, let's plug in some
So,
parlays.
it's a 50x.
Let's give
It's a
viewers some
50x
parlays.
parlay. $1 makes 57. Actually, it's a 57.
Holy
X.
Wow. This is a big parlay. Viewers,
Yep.
listen
I
to
might copy
Yep.
it.
Here we go. And you might lose on the first leg. I'm just letting you know. All right, here we go. First leg. Kentucky plus 10.5 against Tennessee. Okay. Second leg. VCU minus 5.5 against St. Louis. All right. All right. Michigan State minus 13.5 against Minnesota. I have Dayton money line over St. Bonaventure. I have Arizona State money line against Colorado. I have UCF plus 12.5 against Kansas. And I have the Georgia Bulldogs coming out on top, beating whatever scrub team they're playing. South Carolina, yeah. Oh, dogs.
UCF beating Kentucky.
Kansas. Or not beating them.
Oh, Kansas.
No, they gotta lose by like 12 points.
Who does?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And they're probably got
UCF.
killed by 50 last time. So
Well, you can't
Oh,
put
that's
we
my
can't put
problem
those
with it.
bets in anymore, unfortunately, because they've already started.
Well,
But
Kentucky's winning.
at least we have
Or
it
they were. That's behind.
28-22, right?
sorry.
Yeah, they're up
viewers.
6 right now.
I also have one more take just to throw out there, just cause. I believe that Jalen Hurts is a better clutch performer and a better playoff performer than Lamar Jackson. And I'm gonna throw it out there, and I'm gonna let
So
you
far,
guys, let it simmer.
I mean, he has
The
been.
reason behind it is, he's made 2 Super Bowls, and Lamar's made what, 1 conference championship.
Yeah, just one.
With just one. Jalen Hurts has a better completion. They both played 8 playoff games. Hurts has a better completion percentage, and something that really sticks out to me is Jalen Hurts has 2 interceptions in 8 of his playoff games, and it came in his first game against the Bucks, which the Bucks ended up winning it all that year. And he has no
Bucks
picks
defense was
other
good
than
that year
that.
too.
They were very good, and so they got 2 picks on him. I think he was a rookie, but he got 2 picks,
Yeah.
but didn't throw a pick for the rest of his 7 games. And something that really sticks out is Lamar has thrown an interception in 6 of his 8 playoff games, and he has 1 game where he's thrown 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that won't do it in the playoffs.
They will not do it in the playoffs. You gotta love Lamar, but you gotta take care of the football. Number 1 priority.
Yeah, 100%.
And and it maybe it's the cold. I don't know what it is. But turnovers seem to be a big common factor in Ravens playoff games. It's not only that you have people fumbling, Mark Andrews, and
Yeah, fucking Mark Andrews
you
can't catch a
have.
football.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, also that. I think there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, but be able to hold on to the
Yeah.
rock, and think Lamar's a big factor, and he sets the tone for the team. And having turnovers in 6 out of his 8 games, what is that? 75%.
Yeah,
75% of his playoff games, he
Yeah.
throws a pick.
true.
That's
Yeah.
a little bit. It's not great. Not great.
Kind of scary.
My only thing would be like, whose division is more tough to get through though? NFC or AFC?
The conference?
That's a fair point.
True.
What, Pat?
Like AFC versus Tennessee. What's tougher?
Yeah, like if you were to have a team make it through the play, who like which
AFC's tough.
playoffs is AFC's tougher?
I
I
would
mean,
say.
yeah. I mean, so I mean, it's Lamar has to go up between. It's either we all know it's either going to be the Bills, Chiefs, them. If the Bengals are good, Steelers are always a threat. Sometimes they had a great year this year. I just think I mean NFC is Hurts has to play good. I mean NFC has good teams, but I think the only thing I give a little bit of help to Lamar is that I think he has to go up against better teams than Hurts does. other
Yeah.
than the year he went up against the Bucks. And when they went to the Super Bowl, I don't remember who they played in the playoffs.
Giants and Niners.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give credit to the
Yeah.
Niners. Niners were good that year, but
Yeah,
Giants-
Niners were good. Giants, I mean, not great.
Giants
I
are
don't
good.
think didn't they play the Vikings first round? I don't think they should have won that.
Giants, yeah, the Giants beat the Vikings first round.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah,
Kirk's Vikings.
I mean,
Yeah, Kirk's, yeah.
Let's go around and all
Jesus.
give a shit take. That was a good one, Trey. Let's do one shit take each. Pat, you got one? What's a take that that you would say you have that other people probably don't? No.
Shit
Maybe
take.
come back. Yeah, I don't know.
Trev, you got one?
Off the top of my head, oh
I got one.
yeah, hit me. Hold on, give me a second. I have to think.
Okay. Well, for me, well, all right. I don't know if it's so much of a shit take, but it might be. I mean, a lot of people might not agree with it, but 5 years. In 5 years, I think the NFC South is not the NFC South anymore. I think they don't look like the NFC South. Not the way that the
Could be a
NFC
lot.
South looked in the last like 10 years. How shit everybody was. I mean, no, not 10. 5. We'll say 5. Ever since Breeze retired, he was the
agree.
last one. He was the last one to go. When Breeze was gone, it was over with. After that, I mean, I don't think the NFC South is going to be shit anymore. I think
Mhm.
I think
I agree.
Penix is going to change it around. I think Baker's going to change it around. I think Bryce Young could change around. Okay? And I mean, the Saints, honestly, they're just I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. They,
Yeah,
they
I'm-
got to get something.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna act like they're gonna be good. But like, 3
I
out of 4
mean,
teams,
I
I
could
think
see the Saints bumming it out this season and maybe tanking it out for Arch Manning. I could see Arch Manning sitting there in a Saints jersey.
yeah,
That they need it.
that'd probably be my worst nightmare. Low key. I don't want to play. I
So
don't
Now
want to play
that would
Archie
make the
twice. a year.
division absolutely stacked. Another absolutely stacked division with coaches. AFC West, new hiring of Pete Carroll. You now have Pete Carroll, Sean Payton, Jim Harbaugh, and Andy Reid all in one division.
True.
Absolute madness. I
That
think that's
division.
great.
That is madness.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't think about that. Who picked up Pete Carroll?
Raiders.
Raiders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's
I heard.
And they
Gruden-
got-
heard
I mean, they
Gruden
got a
was
top
getting
10
another
pick.
job.
There was talk about it, but I don't think anyone ever.
Gruden can stay his ass at home.
Yeah.
he's at
He's done
Barstool
enough.
now, right? He's just
Yeah, he's at
Yeah, he's with
Barstool.
Barstool.
He is Gruden.
Yeah. Mm.
Really?
Mm.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Making good money too.
Well,
No reason for him to come out. He's making good money just doing him.
he's dude Gruden.
Yeah.
Chucky. Yeah, I don't know. That
I don't think I
That's-
have any shit takes. I don't think I have any hot takes.
yeah, generic motherfucker.
I'm trying to think of something that's like.
following the crowd over.
I just am trying to think of something that's wild.
Doesn't even have to be wild. Say whatever you really,
I mean, I
if
can
you got
give you
something
my.
you got a take that you really believe in, like I got a lot of them. Like
I can
think
give
that
you
would-
my.
I'll say this. I'll say if RG3 stayed healthy, I think he would have been better than Jaden Daniels.
Damn.
whoa,
That is.
That's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head.
That's
it's a
an old
bold
one.
claim.
That's an old one.
It's a bold
Yeah.
claim.
Where's RG3 nowadays?
I think RG3 would have been something. I think RG3 would have set the. I think he would have been. I think he would have been unbelievable. I mean, Jaden Daniels. I'm not taking anything away from Jaden Daniels, but there was something about that RG3 team that I've just like never forgotten. So that's that. I'll go with that.
I think RG3's
Wild.
playing fucking flag football now. I don't know.
RG3's
He's on
commentating
what is he
for.
on Fox?
Is that what he's on?
Yeah, he was.
Or no,
he was
he's
on
on.
ESPN.
Is it
Got fired.
ESPN?
Yeah, but he got laid off or something like that.
RG3.
I don't know.
They laid off
Only
a lot of
keeps does
people.
the podcast now. That's it.
Laid off everybody except Dorsberg.
Except who?
Why? Dorsberg.
Or
Why? Why keep her? It doesn't make any sense.
No.
He sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dorsberg, but you are an awful NBA announcer. I can't take it. I really
fuck you,
can't.
Dorsberg.
When it gets down to the playoffs, and it's every season, I'm watching the Celtics play against the 76ers, and she's just sitting there. Oh, Joel Embiid is just the best player. Oh, Joel. Oh. Just. I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't matter if there's any superstar that is playing in the
Not
game.
Joel.
She's glazing them to the max. Like,
all she can do.
It's not even talking about the game. Yeah, she's just like, oh, look at you. It pisses me off. ESPN has got to fire.
Yeah,
I
probably.
don't know.
I'm
just
don't know which
ranting
one.
right now.
Yeah, probably.
I can give you my top 10 teams in college basketball right now.
Oh,
Go for it, Pat.
I like that.
Um,
Let me hear it.
Number one, I'll say Auburn. I think it's for most of the season they've been the best team. Janai Broom's easily a top 2 player in the country. It's either him or Cooper Flagg for who's the best. 2, I'll go Alabama. I think they're probably the best offensive team in the country. At times, their defense.
Sears.
They'll Sears give up a lot of points. Grant Nelson's great. Yeah. 3, I'll go Florida. I think this is a team that looks not the way they play, but in terms of how good they are, looks a lot like the back-to-back national championship team. They have, to me, the best backcourt in the country right now with Clayton, Richard, and Martin. Number 4, I'll go Duke. Cooper Flagg's lived up to the hype 100% and probably even exceeded it for how good he is as a freshman. I mean, he's only 18 years old, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah,
Number 5, I'll go Houston. Getting that win at Kansas when they were down 6 late in overtime too, was really impressive. 6, I'll go Iowa State. They're again like Houston. They're great defensively. Curtis Jones has been insane this year.
They had a tough loss.
Yeah, to Arizona.
Yeah, tough
Wild
loss.
game.
Yeah.
Wild game.
That's actually gonna be my number 7 too. I think is Arizona, which they aren't even ranked right now, but that's because they got off to a slow start. I think they were like 6-6 or something like that. But since they've been in Big 12 play, I think they're like 8-1. And winning against Iowa State is pretty impressive. 8, I'll go Tennessee. Offensively, they struggle, but they're right up there, best defensive teams in the country. 9, I'll go Kansas. Times they're inconsistent, like that. They probably should have beat Houston, but again, mistakes late in the game costed them. And then 10, I'll go Kentucky. A tough loss against Vandy on Saturday, but that's for some reason that's been a really tough place to play already this year. Tennessee went in there and lost, I think, a week ago. So yeah, that's it.
What happened to UConn this year?
They're not as talented as they have been. Plus, they've had injuries. I think they're or at least one of their best players, Liam McNeely's been out for a while. So they lost 2 games in Maui. I think, like it was like
They lost to Memphis. Like I want to say it was either one. Oh no, they lost to Memphis. I saw. I mean, they've just been not the same UConn.
Well, yeah, and then they started to get it going again, but then McNeely got hurt, and they lost, I think, 3 games since then. They just lost to Xavier. Yeah, it's not the same team, but I wouldn't want to play them in Marshall. I think it's a dangerous team.
Yep.
All right.
I agree.
Well, that can conclude it. I mean, we're
Can I throw out one more question?
yeah. I mean, dude,
Yeah.
I got as much time as I want. But what time's your game? What time's UCF?
Oh
8 o'clock.
What time's it right now?
shit! All right,
7:58.
it's 7:58. We don't
Oh,
got time for
it's
that
fine.
shit.
We'll throw it in the chat. Go ahead, Trey. We'll throw it on the stream.
What's it called? I was just gonna ask if Mahomes does three-peat, how close is he to Brady?
He's probably right up there. I'd still have him too because it's still 4 compared to 7. But
still-
no, I don't think
yeah.
anyone's ever repeated. I don't know.
We don't really need to
No,
ask you,
nobody's
Trey.
three-peated.
Brady did, but
Would make him a certified 2 in my eyes.
yeah,
Like it would
yeah.
separate him and Montana more. It would more than it
Mhm.
would pull him closer to Brady. Because
Yeah, that's what I would say.
like
Yeah.
Daddy said, Brady has more championships than any team.
Yeah, and he's
He
been
has
to
7,
10,
and
which is
that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's it's crazy. He's won more Super Bowls than any other team has. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Their stats go
Patriots
neck
won
and neck.
6,
Like,
all with Brady.
yeah,
I don't know. I
Lang, what are you
think
thinking?
it's-
Dude, I don't know, man. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid with Mahomes. I'm not.
I
I'm
think a
like-
3 easily at 2 though, or
Dude,
maybe not easily at 2.
I don't even think he's 2 because I don't think he's gonna 3-peat. 3, okay, I'm like, to me, even if he were to win 7, like I mean, which I don't think is gonna happen, but I don't think Brady will ever move from 1 for me. I'm just a biased person. Dude, Brady is the only quarterback I've ever seen to leave a program where he had so much success, come to a team like mine, and then maybe it's just me because like I'm focusing on the Buccaneers the whole year. I'm watching everything, and I know he brought weapons with him. I know he brought Gronk. I know he had a crazy defense too. Okay, but there's something that comes together with like you can't just have skill, bro. You have to have a leader that's just gonna make the team come together and win something like a Super Bowl. Okay, you can have a fully talented team and they will not go to the Super Bowl because they're just not together, bro. That Bucks team, I mean, when Brady came in, everything changed. The fan base changed, the owners changed, the GM changed. The feeling in Tampa changed. It's like you can't like it's just like it's literally the aura of the guy. I mean, like he comes into the city and he wins a fucking Super Bowl. Like I just have never seen that before. I've never
I don't think any
seen
other QB's done that.
no, first year, just comes in, wins, picks up right where he left off. You know,
Yeah, like A-Rod failed, Brett Favre failed.
and listen, you can say
Trying to
he
think of the
had,
guys that went through the
you can say
organization.
he had weapons. They're so stacked. Okay, half the dudes on that team wouldn't have come if Brady wasn't going to be the quarterback. I mean, that's still Brady bringing people in. That's still Brady. You know what I mean? I mean, Gronk's not coming otherwise. That's I don't know. I just think that was the most insane thing I've ever seen. Same with the being. I know I'm fucking yapping, but like, same with being down 28 to the Falcons. The way he can come back, the way he just never loses hope in any game ever. It's just like he like always wanted perfection. I just don't think you can get better than that. Mahomes to me looks like a fucking kid at recess. He makes it look easy, but at the same time, dude, he's like throwing wonky ass passes. He's making mistakes. He's not technical. I mean, it doesn't look like he's like striving for perfection. It looks like he's just playing out on a whim, and that I think that runs out after the time.
I
don't know.
would say that the fact that he's not technical is one of the reasons why he's so hard to play against because there's so many off-script plays where you think you have him and then he's running 10 yards outside of the pocket and flicking a ball 20 yards
I
into
agree
them.
with you. I agree with you, but I think when it comes down to longevity of statistics, I think the way that Brady plays, just playing how you're supposed to play and just playing perfect. I mean, over time, I feel like that's just going to be more successful because
Yeah.
there's gonna come a time when you don't have a good enough team to make those plays or you don't have a good enough defense to roll out of the pocket and flick you're gonna get crushed and injured. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get
Yeah.
injured on one of those plays sometime, and then you're gonna miss the next 4 games, and your stats are gonna go down. The way that Brady played was just so for the team, and I fucking loved it. So, for me, I don't know. That's a big Brady glaze, but I'm just saying. I don't know if
No, I
if
mean he
Mahomes should
deserves
even.
it. If anybody deserves it, Quinn.
Oh yeah, but I just don't think Mahomes
Yeah.
should be in the conversation until I don't know. I don't know when he would be in the conversation for me.
I think he would take 6 for me.
He would have to do something pretty damn special.
Yeah,
I mean, he's doing a 3-peat, which is special, but he has to do even more, which is crazy to say.
yeah, I don't know, man. I just like I don't know, man. I think if he wins the 3-peat, I think he'll be forever one of the greats for me. But like top 1, top 2, even top 3, it's tough. It's tough for me to put him there yet.
Yeah.
I could see him getting there
Yeah. I mean,
eventually, but not yet.
if he
Not
keeps
yet.
it up, fuck. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
For me, he's already 3 or 4.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm like more inclined to
No,
put.
I
I'm
was-
more inclined to put like fucking Peyton Manning in the top 3 than I am him.
That's kind of what I think it's either Mahomes or Peyton at 3.
Yeah, like I'm
Whoa.
putting Peyton over
Where
maybe
is
every day.
Montana?
As of now?
Right now, yeah.
Oh, yeah. As of now, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where do you have?
Well, the
Where
3-peat,
do you have
yeah, he clears. He's over.
Who?
Joe Montana? Where do you have him?
Montana 2.
Okay.
That's what I have too. I have Brady and Montana, and then if I had to do 3, I haven't really thought about it, so I'd have to think about it. But just off the top of my head, it'd be Peyton, or
Yeah.
Peyton, or maybe like
Mahomes.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. It depends. There's a whole
I mean,
whole
he'd
bunch
already
of
be
different
at
things,
4
bruh.
Super Bowls if he wins.
I mean, if we're talking dominance based, like QBs that have just been fucking dominant, Mahomes is probably 2, close to 1. You know, if we're talking about an
Yeah.
era where a quarterback just takes over and doesn't let anybody else do anything else, then I don't know if we've ever seen anything like Mahomes, other than Brady winning every other year for 6 years. But
Yeah.
I don't know. But still, it's just
But even Peyton got the best of Manning every once in a while. It's just nobody's gotten the best of Mahomes yet, other than Burrow, of course.
true.
But
It's true, but I think, yeah, I don't know. I guess
it's
we'll
early.
see.
He's only 29. He has his whole career ahead of him.
It's gonna
Yeah, you
be
think it.
it's gonna be a hell of a time watching him though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
we
for
could look
sure.
back at this
Yeah.
podcast 2 years from now when Mahomes has won 2 more Super Bowls, and we're like, holy shit, look at how we were doubting him.
Yeah. If he does, kudos to him. man.
Actually, my hot take would be I think he does become the GOAT.
Really?
Whoa.
I think he'll get
He
7.
That's
could
the
win,
hot
like,
take right
he could
there.
win like 8 to 10. He could, if he keeps playing like this and Reed
He's
is
only
there,
28.
he could win like 8 to 10.
Theoretically, he has at least 10 more years, maybe more. I mean, Brady played to what, 45, 43, 45, in that range.
I thought he
somewhere.
played at 45.
Yeah,
45, yeah.
I think so.
That's what I'm saying.
This is gonna be the MJ LeBron fucking.
Probably.
Well, if he
The
stays
only
healthy,
difference is they have a direct Super Bowl between each of them, and Brady whooped his ass. That's the only thing that
That
they
is
can hold over
Twice.
Mahomes until
Won
the
twice.
time.
Yeah, he beat him in the AFC Championship too.
Yeah, beat
Yeah,
him in the
beat him
AFC
twice.
Championship,
Yeah,
and
we
then
did.
beat him in the
That's
Super Bowl.
crazy. Even Mahomes said it. It was like it's hard for me to put him up there. He's beat me twice.
Yeah.
That's tough.
At the ripe old age of 45, too.
Yeah,
I mean, I get
I
Mahomes
was
is
gonna
pretty
say.
young.
Yeah.
But I do think it's fair to point. I mean, the first game at least was Mahomes' first year starting.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah,
I
we'll
guess
let him
this
off
is
the hook
only
for
a
that one, but,
conversation that can be answered in time.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
need
Yeah,
we need time.
just got to give time.
Maybe this is every couple months we revisit this idea.
Yeah,
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
every
All right.
season.
Well, I'm gonna
This concludes the podcast.
conclude it here. All right.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
watching.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.